Hi friends and welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to take up the topic about empathy. Over the years and the time, and especially after the COVID, what organizations and leaders have started missing is the empathy. Well, when we all start our jobs, we start at lower levels wherein we as individuals are responsible for the job that we have been assigned, and that's the job we are doing. As time passes, the organizations train us. There's some training courses that we might take up individually to improve our skills, and then we start working harder and harder. And while you're starting harder, you've got a good chance that you'll be promoted as a manager or a leader. Now, what happens here is that once you're promoted as a manager or a leader, you are now supposed to be responsible for the people who are responsible for the job that at one point of time you were doing. But with this new assignment, not necessary that you have become good leaders. What organizations forget is that leadership is also a skill which can be sharpened over by training. It does not come in as such. There is a transition from doing what you were doing as a standalone, and then you need to grow up to become a leader. Some might become good leaders very fast. Some might become leaders, but the transition would be slow. And some might not become leaders at all. This is a phase. It's something like parenting, that every person has got a capacity to become a parent, not that he wants to become a parent or that he should become a parent. Similarly, leadership. Every individual has got a capacity to become a leader, not that he wants to be a leader or that he should become a leader. Now, when you become a leader or a manager, you need to start training yourself. Companies and leaders at the top levels, the CEOs and CFOs, are not paying attention to this particular point of training the leaders, because that is a skill set. It's something like your own muscle, which if you keep on training, it becomes stronger and stronger. And if you do not train, the muscle becomes weak. Similarly, that if you want a good leader in your company, it is that you need to train the leader as well. The way companies and the top leaderships train and ensure that the lower rung of people are trained well, similarly, managers and leaders, whenever they're promoted to the next level, should be trained. This is something that companies should start looking at. Whenever I have a chance to interact with people at the higher level, and I ask them that what is your core responsibility? Amazingly, the answer is, I am responsible for the customer. Well, it is something like that the coach of a cricket team says that he is responsible for the spectators and not the team. People at that high level forget that they are in charge, not as in charge, but they are in charge of the people who are in their charge. So it's basically that these people need to take care of the people who are in charge of people, who are further in charge of people, who are in charge of taking care of the customer. It is very important that leaders realize this. Another thing that generally, whenever I'm talking to people, the thing comes up is that their people are not performing. Targets are not being met. Well, I always ask them, do you think कि ये गन्ने की मशीन है कि गन्ना अंदर डाला और जूस निकाल लिया? You keep on turning the sugar cane back into the machine till the time it excretes the entire juice, and then it is left high and dry. Well, I would say that leaders should actually start working towards understanding that what is the best natural potential that as leaders they can take out from the people below them. Like I said, it is about taking care of the people in your charge and do not become in charge of things. We becoming professionals over the years have actually forgot about even empathy. Now, what does empathy means? It's all about caring for the people who are in your charge. How many times as leaders or as managers have we ever walked up to a person and said, hi, I've been seeing that last 3 months you've not been able to perform. Is everything at home well? Are your parents fine? Are your kids okay? I hope things are well settled in your family. Well, these are not things that we ask. We call him or her to our cabin or walk over to their desk and then say, the last 3 months has been non performing. Well, it's very difficult for me to carry on with you like this. I give you another month and you need to perform. Well, where does the motivation go for that particular person? Do you actually think for the next 30 days that you have given him time, he'll work on improving the performance or finding a new job? Now imagine a guy whom you've invested on for a couple of months or years, you have just given him 30 more days, and that's where your investment starts fading away. To make it short and sweet here, I would like to address this note stating that we need to start getting back empathy into our systems. We really need to start understanding all about humans and the people who are working for us. I would like to say again that people, you are not in charge of the people, but you are responsible for the people whom you are in charge of. I hope this video helps you understand empathy better. Well, till next time, this is Manmeet here signing off for today. In case you feel that you need to speak to me one on one, you can give me a call mentioned below 98732 5888 5228. I'm repeating that 98732 5228. Take care till then. Thank you.